runner Caleb Graves tragically dies after collapsing at the finish line of the Disneyland half marathon, leaving behind a shocking video before his death.
Disneyland half marathon, the Halloween half marathon is tomorrow, and I'm marginally worried now. I don't know if I have, so I went outside today around like 2 o'clock, which is, part of the hottest part of the day. It's like 90 something degrees.
In a time when social media is a platform for sharing stories, Caleb Graves stood out as one of those charismatic people who touched the hearts of many followers. Known for his uplifting and engaging TikTok videos, Caleb quickly gained fame and became a source of inspiration for his audience. However, in a heartbreaking turn of events, Caleb's life was cut short during a Disney half marathon, highlighting the risks of extreme heat and physical stress. Caleb Graves was not just another face on TikTok. He was a passionate, vibrant individual who found solace in the art of storytelling. Born and raised in a small town, Caleb was known among friends and family as someone who always had a camera in his hand and a smile on his face. Growing up, he was deeply involved in sports and outdoor activities with a particular love for running. This passion eventually led him to explore different marathons and running events, where he frequently posted videos capturing the highs and lows of his athletic endeavors. Caleb's TikTok journey began humbly, as he shared snippets of his daily routines, workout tips, and motivational messages. However, it was his authenticity and relatability that truly set him apart. Caleb wasn't just creating content, he was building a community, one that thrived on encouragement, positivity, and the shared joy of overcoming challenges. With every post, Caleb aimed to inspire his followers to lead healthier, happier lives, and it wasn't long before his TikTok account amassed a significant following. As Caleb's platform grew, so did his sense of responsibility towards his audience. He often used his influence to spread awareness about health and safety issues, particularly those related to fitness and outdoor activities. In the days leading up to the Disney half marathon, Caleb took to TikTok to share a heat wave warning with his followers. In his video, he urged caution for anyone participating in outdoor activities, highlighting the importance of staying hydrated and listening to one's body. The weather forecast predicted unusually high temperatures, and Caleb, always the vigilant athlete, wanted his audience to be aware of the risks involved. On the day of the Disney half marathon, Caleb was excited to participate in yet another race, eager to document his experience and share it with his followers. However, the race conditions were far from ideal. The sweltering heat bore down on participants, creating a challenging environment even for seasoned runners like Caleb. As the race progressed, the oppressive temperature began to take its toll. Caleb, despite his earlier warnings, was determined to finish the race, driven by his characteristic perseverance and commitment to his audience. Tragically, Caleb collapsed near the finish line. Anaheim Police Sergeant Matt Sutter confirmed that Bobby Graves, widely recognized as Caleb on social media, collapsed shortly after crossing the finish line of the race. Despite his triumphant effort to complete the challenging half marathon, the extreme heat conditions proved to be overwhelming. Caleb, who had been a beacon of positivity and a fitness enthusiast on TikTok, had given it his all, but succumbed to the unforgiving heat just moments after achieving his goal of finishing the race. The incident underscored the severity of the day's conditions and added a tragic note to what was meant to be a celebratory moment. The race began at 5 a.m., and although it's unclear which start wave he participated in, he crossed the finish line at around 7 a.m., stated Sergeant Sutter, noting that Graves completed the race in impressive time. However, even with an early start, participants faced the brutal reality of Southern California's relentless triple-digit heat wave. By midday Sunday, temperatures in Anaheim soared to a scorching 107 degrees, making it one of the hottest days on record for the season. Caleb Graves, who was determined to push through the challenging conditions, had already experienced the harsh effects of the heat just a day before the race. He disclosed to his 18,000 TikTok followers in a video that he had passed out from heat exhaustion after returning home from a routine dog walk. In the video titled "This Heat is No Joke," Graves expressed concern about the upcoming event, saying, "Disneyland Halloween half marathon is tomorrow, and I'm marginally worried now." Despite his lighthearted tone, it was clear that Graves was aware of the risks posed by the intense weather conditions. His words now echo as a haunting reminder of the dangers that the extreme heat posed, not only to himself, but to all who were braving the race that morning. His tragic collapse soon after crossing the finish line underscored just how severe those risks were, highlighting the urgent need for awareness and caution in such extreme weather events. Heat exhaustion happens when a person's body temperature climbs to between 101 and 104 degrees Fahrenheit, making it difficult for the body to cool down, either because of high environmental temperatures or an underlying health condition. Normally, the average core body temperature is around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. The social media influencer shared that he stepped outside around 2 p.m. on Saturday for roughly 20 minutes, but collapsed approximately 10 minutes after returning indoors. I grew up in Texas, so I'm no stranger to heat, but the combination of UV exposure and heat in Southern California is a different kind of challenge, Graves explained. I'm really hoping I can make it through the race tomorrow morning, he added, expressing concern about the conditions he would face during the event. Police Sergeant Matt Sutter confirmed the death of Graves, explaining, "Right after he crossed the finish line, he began clutching his chest. A nearby worker noticed the distress and rushed over, managing to catch him before he collapsed," Sergeant Sutter told. Fire and rescue personnel were immediately on the scene. Emergency services couldn't have arrived any quicker. Graves had suffered cardiac arrest, prompting first responders to perform life-saving measures before quickly transporting him to the hospital. They worked on him for an hour, Sutter said, but unfortunately, he was pronounced dead at the hospital. Sergeant Sutter told that he was not aware of any other incidents at the race requiring medical intervention. According to US Weekly, officials have not yet released the exact cause of death. "We are deeply saddened by this tragic loss, and our thoughts are with Caleb's family and loved ones during this difficult time," said Disneyland Resort spokesperson Jessica Good. Caleb Graves' untimely death at the Disney Half Marathon is a reminder of the unpredictable nature of life and the importance of heeding warnings, even from those who seem invincible. His passing sparked a broader discussion about the risks associated with extreme weather conditions, especially for athletes and outdoor enthusiasts. Following Graves' sudden passing, his friends and family took to Facebook to share their condolences and heartfelt messages. Caleb Graves lived a life full of joy, inspiration, and positivity, motivating others and pushing boundaries through his journey. His tragic death at the Disney Half Marathon highlights the importance of listening to our bodies, respecting nature, and taking necessary precautions. Though his life ended too soon, Caleb's legacy endures in the many lives he touched. More than just a TikToker, he embodied resilience and served as a reminder to pursue greatness while being mindful of our limits. As we mourn his loss, Caleb's message of caution, care, and community continues to inspire. Well, that's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it engaging, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to stay updated with more captivating content, hit that red subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a video from us. Your support means everything.